Hello and welcome to another edition of my Productivity Mastery series. My name is Pullein, and in this week's episode I have a very special episode for you. That is because we're about to start planning the next decade. Now, why are we planning the next decade right now? Well, as Tony Robbins frequently says, most people overestimate what they can achieve in a year, but underestimate what they can achieve in a decade. And really, it's about starting now. It's about planting those seeds. It's about making those changes that you're going to need to make to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish over the next 10 years. That's what it's all about. But to get there, we need to ask a series of powerful questions. And today, I'm going to give you 6 of those questions that you can ask yourself so that you can really turn your mind into an idea generator and to really dig deep into who you are and what you want to become. So let's start with the first question. The first question is really just the overview question, and that's all you have to do is ask yourself, by the end of 2029, what would I like to have accomplished? Now, as I say, this is the big picture question. You can write this as a paragraph, you can write this as a list of the things that you want to accomplish, but this is really just the big overview picture. What is it that you want to have accomplished by the end of 2029? Now, the second question, we're going to start getting into a little bit more specifics here. What we're going to do is we're going to ask the question, what do I have to do to become the person I want to be? That's what do I have to do to become the person I want to be. Now, what I've discovered is most people are brilliant at saying what they want. The problem is they have absolutely no idea how they're going to become or to achieve what they want. But quite often, the things that we want means that we're going to have to change as people. Maybe we're a little bit lazy. Maybe we're a little bit complacent. Maybe we're not as productive as we really should be. Maybe we're not as disciplined as we should be. These are the things that we're going to have to change. We're going to have to become, we're going to have to do to become the person that we need to be to achieve the things that we want to achieve. So what do I have to do to become the person I want to be? Do you want to become more disciplined? Do you need to become better educated? There is a lot of things that is involved in that, and it does take time to think about it. Which leads us into the next question, the third question, which is what do I have to do to have the career I want? Now, this may mean that you do need to go and get yourself better educated. Maybe you need to take some online courses to improve your skills. Maybe you need to go back to university. Maybe you need to change your complete career because you're not actually doing what you want to be doing in 10 years. There's a lot of considerations here that you need to be thinking about. So what do I have to do to have the career I want? And again, this is all about the doing. What will you have to change about yourself? What will you have to change about the things that you do on a regular basis that's going to lead you to the career that you really, really want? Question number 4 is what do I have to do to have the lifestyle I want? Now, this is a biggie because most people think in terms of their lifestyle, and a lot of the cases is that their career is what will give them the lifestyle they want. So what you really need to be thinking about is what do I have to do to have the lifestyle I want? Do you need to start saving money? Do you need to start investing better? Do you need to start thinking about, well, hey, if I work for a company for a salary, I'm never going to achieve the kind of lifestyle I want. In which case you need to start exploring other income sources. Maybe you want to start a side hustle. Maybe you want to start doing online courses. Maybe you want to do a YouTube channel. There's a lot of considerations. So what do you have to do to have the lifestyle you want in 2029 or by the end of 2029? These are the kind of questions that you need to be asking. Number 5 and number 6 questions are a little bit more in terms of the things that you want to do. So number 5 is what are your goals for the next 10 years? Now that could be something as simple as over the next 10 years, I'm going to run a marathon every year, or I'm going to write a book every year, or I'm going to produce a new blog every single year. And I mean, when I say new blog, I don't mean the post, I mean a subject. So you could spend a year learning about a subject and then writing about it for a year. There's a lot of things that you may want to do over the next 10 years. Now's the time to start thinking about it. And finally, the big question for me, the one that I really enjoy answering, which is question 6, which is what do I have to do to see the things, or rather what do I want to do, see, experience and visit over the next 10 years? Now for me, on my bucket list for a very, very long time has been to visit the GoldenEye Resort in Jamaica. This is the area where James Bond was written by Ian Fleming way back in 1952. It's a place I've always wanted to visit, and that's on my list. Another thing that I want to experience is doing Unleash the Power Within, the Tony Robbins workshop or seminar with my wife. I want us to do that in Singapore, hopefully, and then after the event to be able to go to Malaysia and just stay in a nice luxury resort by the side of a pool, planning out our future together. So there's all sorts of things that we can have and things that we want to experience, we want to do, we want to see. Get those written down in a list, in a journal or in a note application, whatever you want to do, but just get them written down. These 6 questions are so powerful that they can really open up your mind and to get you to think about the next 10 years, because time flies and now's the time to grab hold of that time, and we don't want to be wasting that time. There are things that we're going to have to change about ourselves if we're going to achieve the things we want to achieve. There's things that we're going to have to change about the way we live. We may have to change our career. There's so many things that we may have to change, and now is the time to start thinking about it. Well, I hope you got some value from this. I have put a link in the show notes to a PDF sheet that you can download for yourself that you can actually write, or you can just scan it into your notes app and start writing out your ideas, whatever you want to do. But this is going to help you to really make the 2020s the best decade of your life. Now, thank you very much for watching this episode. It just remains for me now to wish you all a very, very productive week. Thank you very much for watching this video. Now, have I got something special to tell you about? The Time and Life Mastery version 3 course has launched. Now, this course is transformative. It will transform your life. If you find that your life is drifting from one day to the next and that you feel that you're not actually achieving your goals, then this course is going to show you how to change that. It's going to show you how to identify what is truly important to you. It's going to show you how to find what it is you want out of life, and then show you the steps that you need to take in order to get there. This course is amazing. The feedback I've got from versions 1 and version 2 have just been tremendous. It has helped so many people, and I want this opportunity to tell you that it can do the same for you. I hope you will take a look at the course, have a go, take the course and start transforming your life today. This course will do that for you. Take a look, get yourself enrolled, and hopefully I'll see you in the course.